welcome to the Vancouver Christmas market where the admission fee is $23 and it costs an arm and a leg for food, but I'm not complaining because I honestly had such a fun time. I feel like it's all about who you're with. I went with my husband and my closest friends this year and we just had the best time trying all the food, walking around seeing all the market stalls, and just getting into the Christmas spirit. So yeah, I will pay whatever entrance fee and $5 for a hot apple cider if it means I get to enjoy the Christmassy vibes and have yummy food with my friends.
Hi.
Hi there.
Can I get pierogies?
Yeah. Sure.
With everything.
Yeah.
Don't eat sauerkraut.
It's hot. Ahmad, what's your favorite so far?
Pretzels.
Pretzels are so good.
And the churros.
The lighting here is so... Yvonne, what's your favorite so far?
Churros.
Okay. Agreed. 4 o'clock. I'm done work. I'm just getting ready now to go to my friend's to make Christmas cookies. I've actually been doing my hair with this like heated round brush. I always use my Dyson usually, but sometimes it's hard when I dry my hair and I let it finish drying. Then the Dyson doesn't work that well. Dyson, your hair needs to be like still 20 to 30% wet. So this is good to use if my hair is already like fully dry. I'll just do this and it gives like the really perfect kind of like C curl. So I've been really liking this. This is the one from BONDI Boost. I didn't get the Amica brush because I used it in Vegas. My friend brought it and I didn't really love how it didn't get that hot. And for my hair, it's just so stick straight. It needs to get pretty hot. And this actually has levels of heat, whereas the Amica is just an on and off button. So I really like this. It's from BONDI Boost. But I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple because we're gonna be baking. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff on me, obviously. So I think I'm just gonna wear probably this white shirt and then maybe I'll pair it with this kind of vest. Okay, let's go make some Christmas cookies.
Oh. Hi.
She's a vlogger now.
I love it.
Vlogger, I brought extra stuff.
Thank you.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, are we vlogging this?
Yeah.
She's a YouTuber now.
Oh my god.
She's a YouTuber now.
I always have to look good around Annie now.
Yeah. You know, I double checked.
We don't eat salt. Did you go to studio last night? Or you can just like text with him. Where'd you get your floors from? I was gonna do like it's not sarcasm. Which one?
Yeah, it's good.
You always have to taste
One in
test.
the middle?
Taste.
No.
Taste.
Oh.
I rarely bake.
I used to love bake. I used to bake a lot. Okay,
Okay,
it
I
says
think it's gonna burn.
that was 7
I
minutes.
think we should turn it off.
Okay.
That call. You never yeah, it's like just on their radar.
Oh wow, those look amazing.
This is for the thumbnail.
We're so good.
Yeah.
I feel like I will
Just woke up. Thank God it's the weekend. I'm so tired. I think I'm like fighting a bit of a cold or something because my body's just not feeling super great. I'm like still in my pajamas. It's like 11 o'clock right now. I've been in bed all morning. Whenever I'm feeling kind of down, I always eat congee. So I just ordered congee. I think it's here. Let's go have some lunch. Okay, I got, this is fish and beef congee, beef rice rolls, steamed beef rice rolls, steamed shrimp rice rolls, ooh, and of course, Chinese donut to go with the congee. Ooh, a thing of barbecue pork. Looks so good. Okay, this looks so good. Oh, this congee is like pretty thick. Behind that beautiful view is my very, very messy room. This is kind of like my home office slash where I keep all of my like beauty, PR and everything, and my closet is back there too. It's always in a state of chaos because obviously I just don't really have the time to clean up. So the weekends are really that time where I try to just clean everything up, unbox a lot of PR, take photos of them or make videos and try to upload it. Like, this is kind of the life of having 2 jobs. But I really wanted to show you guys this really cute PR box that I just got. It's from Rhode. I always get so excited when I get anything from Rhode because I love their products. All of their products are so good. It came like this. I already unboxed it. I took a couple photos. If you follow me on Instagram, I usually post a lot of my PR kind of unboxings there. And it comes with a peppermint glaze lip treatment. These lip treatments, I think, are one of my favorite, or probably my favorite lip product, like lip balm. And they came out in a peppermint glaze version. This is the glazing milk. I think this is like perfect for the holidays. If you guys need last minute Christmas gift ideas, I also got these like holiday gift sets from MAC. And I'm looking online right now and it looks like it's like really good value. Like this lipstick vault, you can like share it with your friends. There's 12 of them. It's a $264 value, but it's $135 Canadian. So if you're US, then it's even cheaper. A holiday brush set as well. I love MAC brushes. I think they're like, you know, OG. This little smaller lipstick set and then kind of like a MAC favorites. This Fix Plus, you guys, like, I do not do my makeup without this. Okay, I'm taking a little break right now. I am gonna try one of these like Foodology teas. I usually take the pill version, but they sent over the teas as well, so I'm gonna try it. They sent over this like clear bottle too that everyone drinks from. This says it's for like diet care and it helps like reduce body fat and everything, but only calorie deficit will actually reduce body fat. This I think does help with like the bloating though. So I do like taking this, especially after I've had like really greasy food or like anything really heavy. I'll take this. I think it's also good when you feel like having a snack, but you don't want to have anything with like really super high calories. Having like a full glass of this will probably like curb that craving. My husband is helping me out with all the boxes right now that comes out of my PR unboxings. I have a little bit more to clean and then we have a Christmas party to go to tonight, so I'm gonna get ready for that. I'm actually going to my work Christmas party today. A lot of people have been asking me about my makeup routine in some of my recent videos that I did. The makeup routine itself is so long to film for like TikTok or Instagram, so you guys are getting the full deal here. So let's get started. I already did my skincare routine in the morning, so I'm just starting with kind of bare face. It's a nighttime event, so I'm not going to put any sunscreen on, but usually if I'm getting ready in the morning to go out, I would put sunscreen on. I always start with the MAC Fix Plus. This original one is my favorite, but this is a glowy version that I've been testing out. If you guys have been watching like my TikToks for a while, I've literally emptied probably like 6 bottles of this because I use it every single day, every time I put makeup on. I do use a primer. These are the 2 primers that I usually reach for. This one's really good to fill in those pores. I have kind of bigger pores in my nose area. I wouldn't put primer anywhere else where I don't have larger pores. I would just really concentrate it to my nose. I'm gonna use the Touche Eclat Blur Primer today. I've been really liking this one. You really only need just a little bit. It just feels like you're filling in your pores. The Benefit POREfessional one is slightly more matte, I would say. I actually like putting this very small amount over my eyebrows. If you want your eyebrow makeup to stay, you need to prime your eyebrows too, which I didn't know about this, but I learned it when I got my makeup lesson in Korea. I would say the most important part about this makeup look is the base routine. The base needs to be glowy and flawless, but also long lasting. A lot of the times I'm out for like hours at a time, so I always make sure my base is long lasting. And my number one trick, and I don't think a lot of people know about this, instead of just going straight in with a cushion, I love cushions. I use cushions every day. When I don't need a long wearing kind of base, I actually do use cushions by itself. The long lasting tip is actually to do a very thin layer of any like favorite foundation and the cushion on top. If I really needed to stay all day, like 12 hours plus, like 16, 18 hours, I'll usually use a matte foundation or like a semi-matte foundation because then it'll really like stick to the skin. There's no like glowiness that's coming through. But today I'm gonna use this eSpoir Pro Glow
Be Glow foundation. I love this even more than the eSpoir cushion, so I've been using this. I love this one too if you like more of a semi-matte finish, but this is the glowy finish that I'm going to use today. Another tip is to use a really flat and thin foundation brush like this. I start from the area of my face where I have a lot more to cover. We're going to blend as we go. I know you're going to want to go over your imperfections, but we're going to go over that later with concealer. I feel like the side of the nose is the easiest to get cakey, but I like using a brush like this so I can get really into it here. Spraying again. I barely even used half of what I put down, and it did a really good job with the coverage. I have really bad dark circles, so I'm going to now go in with a concealer. Actually, before we do concealer, I want to prime my eyes. I am going to use this Urban Decay primer. All right, now to under eye concealing. You can either use a cream concealer or a liquid concealer. I love this Armani concealer. I tell literally everyone, all of my friends, that this is the best under eye concealer, and I wanted to try out this MAC concealer, so I tried it out a couple days ago and I was like, wait, this might actually be a dupe. I'm still testing it out. I want to test it out for a couple more days, but I've been like very impressed with this so far. It's the new MAC Studio Radiance 24-hour Luminous Lift Concealer. Just a little dot on my hand. Okay, I used the wrong shade. I used the shade for my face under my eye, but it's okay. It's almost the same shade. I never bring it up too close to my eye. I actually just stop like right here. Okay, I actually went a little too close here, but do you see kind of like my eye closes up if my concealer is like too high up? I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna do my eyes first, and then we're gonna come back to the base. I am gonna use this CLIO eyeshadow palette, Latte Senior. I wanna do a very simple eyeshadow today. I just do like kind of a beigey color all over my lid. I'm gonna take that same shadow and color down, using a slightly darker shade to do my triangle zone. Doing a triangle zone and kind of deepening this corner of your eye is really gonna like open up your eye. Now I'm gonna actually define my Eclat. I always use like a Eclat liner like this. It comes with the shading side and a highlighter side, so it's just easy. Do you see how that pops a lot? You just have to like fake smile a lot just to make sure like your line is in the right place. Okay, since I am going to a party, I'm gonna do a little bit of sparkle. Urban Decay Moon Dust, I think is like probably the prettiest like glitter that you can use for your eyelid. And I used this when I went to Vegas a couple weeks ago, and all of my friends borrowed this from me. Do you see that? I just kind of put it where my pupils are, like right below. I'm pretty much done with anything that will cause fallout, and that's why I want to do this as kind of like my last base step, because in case there was any like glitter or like brown eyeshadow fallout, then I can just cover it with the cushion. Because this is your second layer of foundation, you have to have a very, very light hand. Okay, do you guys see? Already it's giving a really nice glow. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with blush. I've been loving mixing these two. This is actually called a cocktail oil blush. It's also the same brand, Glow, and it gives like the most beautiful sheen. And this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint is this in this color. I think it's 53. My favorite blush color, I think, of all time. I reach for this the most. Like this. I'm starting with a finger, but I am gonna finish with a sponge. Look how pretty this looks. It's so pretty. I love layering blushes, so I'm not done. I like to put this Lily by Red cream blush just right on the cheek here, because this blush, it has a lot of white mixed into it. Look how white it is. Just to give that like almost like three-dimensional look. It just kind of whitened this center area, so I feel like that center area of my face pops a bit more. Now it's time for contour. I do contour very lightly, so I'm gonna use this one. This is the Etude House contour powder, and I use mostly this a light on. I don't carve in my face at all. I'm just doing basically just the outside of my face. Now I'm gonna use a concealer palette like this one to do the very small little blemish covering. Okay, I think I did most of my kind of blemish cover up. I don't powder my whole face. Obviously, we put so much time and effort for this glow, so I'm gonna powder very strategically. You know how sometimes when you do glowy, your face can look a bit greasy? The number one place that you do want to powder is kind of above your eyebrow area. I'm gonna use a smaller brush because I want to get the side of my nose. I don't want my nose to be very greasy looking, but I do still want my cheeks and this area to be glowy. So I'm just gonna powder this side and maybe like slightly underneath my eye. And I do want to go over the areas where I did put that concealer on just so it doesn't move. Okay, I just did my mascara eyeliner and I put a couple of like cluster lashes on, and I did my eyebrows too, just fill them in. But I have a very specific way of doing my lips, the Korean over lip, so I wanted to show you guys that. I start with an over lip pencil, kind of like the Egosai Maker. This also has a shading side, so you can define the bottom of your lip as well as the top. And then you use the actual liner side to over lip. And then I use my tint. This is the Cologram lip tint in Shy Guava. That's how you do like a really natural over lip. Okay, that's pretty much all of my makeup done. I'm gonna change and I'll show you guys the full completed look. Okay, I'm just about to go to my work Christmas party. This is my full look and outfit. You can, see, I think that's good. Okay, let's go.
Closer.
Yeah.
But it's really not. Yeah, I think my travel day to Sao Paulo is like 15 hours or something.
YouTubing. How's the party so far?
It's amazing. Annie did such a good job.
I did all